We're looking forward to the game. It's right on top of us, so not really much time to affect the team too much. But yeah, we'll do a bit of a light session tomorrow and then play on Saturday. So we're looking forward to the game.
Coach, your first derby, obviously you've been involved in prior derbies against the Mamelodi Sundowns with SuperSport United. Any butterflies, in your stomach? But just your thoughts of you having your first derby as the coach of Kaizer Chiefs.
No, just more looking forward to the game, and trying and get the team right, keep working on the team, trying to get us to play what I'm trying to do, trying to install. But no, looking, as I said, used to this type of game, but obviously not as a derby. So it's not, if you look at it with no supporters, it makes a huge difference. So we'll just try and continue on our path forward and try and improve the team and try and improve results. That's all.
Just your assessment of that Pirates team. Do you also feel like you might have a bit of an advantage given they've been calling them vets light as well, because they've got so many of the players that you've worked with? And just do you look at that team sheet and you think it's quite a, for lack of a better word, maybe a super team in terms of the players that they've put together there?
My opinion, I think they've got to be big favourites for the league title this year. I think they've really boosted their squad. They've got a lot of players who obviously I know and worked with. So they've got a very, very good squad of players. What they do and how they do it is not for me to say. I really just try and concentrate on what we must do. But really, they've got a good squad of players, and they're certainly much, much stronger than they were last season. So, I know what's ahead of us, so we look forward to the game.
Coach, just a question about player availability this weekend. Do you have anyone out?
No, we pretty much got a full bill of health. Well, they just started training today. A couple of them come back. But there's no ways they can play Saturday due to their levels of match intensity. There's no ways. But they started, actually 2-3 of them started training today. So let's see. We're going to need them in the weeks to come, that's for sure.
Coach, I think for a couple of youngsters out in your team, and Jabulo Blom as well as Nob, I think they'll be making their debuts, quite young players. Is there anything special that you say to them? You put an arm around the shoulder, make them feel giant, or you leave that to the senior players?
No, don't say a word to the players. Don't need to say anything to them. I think that's overrated. They're there because they're good enough. Concentrate on what you have to do, what you don't have to do. Forget about everything else. When they need a little bit of guidance, sure. If I see, they're not doing the right things, but sometimes you got to discover these things yourself a little bit as a player. Too much instructions is too much sometimes.